Hi, this is Kim Handy, and I will be your instructor for Business 320 Personal Finance, or FCS, the same. It's Personal Finance Online that we're going to be embarking on together this summer. So, welcome. I'm glad you are here. I've been teaching this class for a long, long time, and it's a passion of mine. I am all about financial literacy and securing our financial future. So I am really happy that you have enrolled and you're ready to work with me over the summer. So I want to give you a little bit of an update how this class is going to work. So this will serve as our orientation. Even though class will officially begin next Monday, I want you to listen to this orientation first. And I'm going to give you a little assignment only on the orientation. So I will know that you have listened based on the fact that you responded to the assignment. Okay, so this is me. My name is Kim Handy. As you can see, I'm in a YouTube space right now, and the reason is when I record videos for my class, I post them to my YouTube channel. So I will want you can go to YouTube, type in Kim Handy, and you'll see my picture right here, and you'll see a number of videos that I have prepared for you. But I will always have a link to the videos from D2L. Okay, that being said, let's say you've never used course management software, so we need to start with that. So when you go to a browser window, for example, I'm going to go to a browser window here. And in here, I'm just going to go to SCC's website, so scc.losrios.edu, and I'm going to have to move over my screen a little bit. And we're going to wait, of course, for it to load. And here we go. You will see right here, e-learning D2L. This is the course management software that we're going to use for this class. So you're going to click on D2L, and you are going to type in your username. This is my username, and your campus password. That's my campus password, and you are going to log in. Once here, you should see pop up in your window a course that says Summer 2016 Personal Finance Kim Handy. So that is our online course. I'd like you to select that, and it will always take you to the home page. Home page, Personal Finance Kim Handy. You are now a student in my class. I will communicate with you regularly in this space, Course Home. So for example, I put a little note out here, are you ready? Talks about our class, etc. And again, right here, we will not have an in-person orientation. This following assignment by you will serve as orientation. So again, you should pop in here pretty regularly just to look and see what I have left for you in terms of communication. Next, there's another key important information on here, and that's the book. So the bookstore has the latest version of the book, the 5th edition. Hopefully they have some used 4th editions, but if not, I would suggest you hop online and find the 4th edition of this book because it is cheap. And since this is a personal finance class, we're all about saving money because we need that money to do something better with it, like invest it. So I'd like you to try to get the 4th edition. That will do. Get it as cheap as you possibly can. If you want to buy the 5th edition, it's available for you in the bookstore. However, again, buy it online. Buy it as cheap as possible. So that is our main communication hub. Next in D2L, the second section is content. Content is here. As you can see, it will be organized by week. Week 1 consists of 2 days, always a Monday and a Wednesday. Week 2, always a Monday and a Wednesday. So I've already opened up week 1 so I can talk about it, and you could go ahead and get started if you like. But here's how it's going to roll. At the top on Monday, there will be an in-class assignment. And you were thinking, well, wait a minute, we're not going in class, but you will still have an in-class assignment that you will complete online. This assignment is always due on Monday. This one is due on Monday the same day. So look at it as every Monday you have a little bit of homework. It's not significantly time consuming, but it's a way to get us in the mindset for what we're going to study this week. So here I am Monday, and I see my in-class assignment, and it's called Economic Indicators. So you're going to download it. But what I ask you to do is use the internet and find a definition for each term. I think there are 8 terms below. But most importantly, you have to tell me, why is this term important? That's what I want to know. Now I'm going to go over this, but I want you to spend some time on this. I want you to spend an hour looking these up and then understanding, Google searching why they are important. Once you are done with this, pop back in here. And remember, you will always go download these to your desktop, complete them, save them again, and then to drop them or to give them to me, you're going to pop into the Dropbox and you're going to see this assignment right here. So you're going to click on this link and you're going to upload your assignment. And as you can see, there are already 2 people who have done this assignment, Elizabeth and Tricia. So they've really jumped the gun. They did their assignments today, and that's cool. I love that. This is how it's going to come into me. It's going to come in under your name. It's going to say Economic Indicators. I can open it right up in D2L and then grade it right here on the spot. So check this out. Not only did this person, Tricia, she said it is important for all of these, and that's how I want you to do it. That's how I want you to do it for this week. Okay, so the in-class assignments are always due on Monday. There's one on Monday and there's also one on Wednesday. So now I'm going to go back here in content and we're going to see this homework. They'll always be in this order: in-class assignment and then week 1 homework. So if you pop in here, the week 1 homework, it asks you to complete some problems in the book and complete the time value of money sample problems included in your weekly folder. Well, that's this folder. So I'm going to look back here and I should see time value of money sample problems, and they're right there. So at the end, now you're going to see a video. It'll be labeled. You should watch this video. This is me guiding you through what I want you to learn this week. Watch the video first, then do the sample problems. Just in case you don't have a book the first week, I have included a copy of the book problems in your weekly folder. You have everything you need right here to be successful on the first day of class, which is Monday. Now, this homework on Monday is always due on Wednesday, 2 days later. Okay, I want to repeat that. Monday's homework is always due on Wednesday. It's due anytime on Wednesday up to 11:59 p.m. at night, but it is due Wednesday. So I hope that clarifies. Also then on Wednesday, I'm going to put out another set of homework assignments. Now, this looks pretty lofty, but some of these are answers, so I won't post those yet. Again, you have an in-class assignment. This in-class assignment is due on Wednesday. That's how this works. And then you have, this should say another week 1 homework, so I'll change the name of that. And then this will be due Sunday night, just before midnight. So you have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday to finish this, and then we'll start a whole new week with a whole new set of assignments. So we'll get in a groove, it will make more sense, I'll communicate with you, and we'll all be fine. So that's how we work through course home and now content. Discussions, I haven't given you a discussion assignment. If I did, it would be in your homework. So when I ask you to post to the discussion board, you'll see something here and you'll click on it and post. Again, Dropbox is just where you will be dropping off your homework. It will always say the day, either it's Monday in class or Monday homework, and then it'll say week 1 in class Wednesday and week 1 homework Wednesday. Quizzes, we have 6 quizzes, they'll be in here. You will go ahead and take the quiz online and submit it right here in the quizzes tab, and I'll make sure I go over that when we have our first quiz. And lastly, grades is for you. I'll start posting grades shortly after I receive homework. They will be separated into categories: quizzes, homework, in-class assignments, and then a couple more that I'll talk about when I go over the syllabus. And lastly, class list. This will be the contact information for everybody in this class. And I'm not sure how many people we have in this class, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So lots of people to connect with. And you will be connecting on a couple projects, group assignments. And I'm going to go over those in a minute. So that's your course management system. That's D2L. You will be in here pretty regularly, and if you don't use it already, you'll become very, very comfortable. So right now I'm going to pop back into content, and I'm going to note here that there is a syllabus, and the syllabus is right here. I've already opened up this syllabus, so it really looks like this. Here's the basic information, my friends. This is me. This is my phone number. As you notice, this is not my office phone number. Even if you called me on my office phone number, it's going to roll forward to this number. This is my cell phone number. This is what you use to reach me. Your best way of getting in touch with me is to text me. I like text. They're short. I can respond to them wherever I am, and it's just convenient for both of us. My office, eventually you will meet with me in my office one-on-one, and it's in B221A. And I'm usually in my office 1 or 2 days a week, so I'm very reachable, and I will always let you know when I'm going to be in my office. Again, that's my email, etc. Okay, I'm going to go through this quickly because you can read this. This is an 8-week course. I have 2 sections using one combined D2L site, so that's why we have so many students. Everything will be done and submitted on D2L. Now, a couple of you have read through this syllabus already, and you say, well, wait a minute, I see an in-class assignment. And again, that goes back to those in-class assignments that I post every Monday and Wednesday, and they're due that day. Think about it as this is my classwork, and I'm doing it today, and it's due on D2L each Monday and each Wednesday. We also have a group project, and that says you're going to present to your classmates. And how in the world are you going to do that online? Well, you're going to do it just like I'm communicating with you right now. I'm going to teach you how to use this really super sweet and simple software application, and you will record your voice with your team project, and then we'll post it on the discussion board and share it with everybody else. It might sound intimidating. It is not intimidating. It will be just fine. Okay, so what are we planning to do here? This course is really a lot about money. It's I'm going to go over the detailed sections, but we're going to teach you how to analyze your finances. Specifically, you're going to do all these things: financial goals, you're going to develop a financial plan, you're going to understand risk, which is huge for me. We're going to talk about credit, and we're going to then move into investment strategies like how to buy stocks, bonds, mutual funds, exchange traded funds, different type of retirement accounts, things of that nature. There's a prereq for this. It's basic skills math or business math. It's an or, one or the other. I'm not sure how I'm going to check for prereqs yet, so it would be best if you just said, hey, I don't have that math class, and you can work with me and we'll figure it out. And that's fine. There's an advisory, but that's not required. Here again is the book information, which I already explained to you. It's either the 4th or 5th edition. It's whatever's cheaper. Thank you. We do a lot of article reviews in this class, but that will be part of homework, and I will explain that each week when I start asking you to do an article review. Now, what I expect from you is, again, just text me when you need to communicate with me. Now, communicating with me is great, Just let's try to be respectful both ways. Don't text me at 9 o'clock at night and expect to get a response immediately because I have a little bit of a life and this is summer for me too. I'd like you to read through the text. I will again tell you each week what I want you to check out. It's also listed in the schedule, which is down below. Okay, it's a quick course. It's 8 weeks. There's a lot to do in 8 weeks. It goes pretty fast. I don't take late assignments because it's just too difficult for me to manage. And I really don't have to because I'm going to set a due date on the Dropbox. And if it doesn't hit the Dropbox by the due date time, well, then it just didn't get in on time. You have enough time. Basically, you signed up for an online class in 8 weeks. So you must expect that we need to be on top of it all the time. And that includes me as well. Uh, I dropped the lowest quiz score. So if there's a quiz you cannot take, oh well, it's just going to be your lowest quiz score and you drop it. If you take all of them, again, I'll take the top 5 and drop the lowest. Told you, please go to D2L all the time. You will work with other students in the class. I hope you have a buddy, someone else that's taking it. I think that would be a great experience. Here's my grading regime. Again, homework, quizzes in class. We have a group project that is insurance. And lastly, an individual project that's a financial plan. It is during this development of your final financial plan that I'd like you to set up an appointment with me and come see me in my office hours so I can work with you one-on-one. It's a great opportunity and I want you to do it. Okay, again, more detail. Homework assigned Monday and Wednesday. 15 assignments. Each is worth 10 points. Quizzes, I just explained this. Again, your in-class assignments, one each day, each week. Some are worth 5 points and a few are worth 10. It's a total of 100 points over the next 8 weeks. Group project we start in week 6, so I will explain it at that time. It's a fun. You get to work with some other students in the class. So hopefully you can get together and figure out how you're going to communicate. I have students get together in person or they work over a Google Doc or they do some other method of working that works for them. I don't prescribe anything. It's going to be whatever works best for your group. And lastly, that financial plan. Financial plan is a big deal. You're going to come out here with a plan that starts with your goals. What are your financial goals? What does your balance sheet look like? How do you spend your money and where does your money go? And finally, you're going to have an action plan where you work with me and we figure out how to put your money to work, whether it be to pay off debt, to start a high interest savings, to start your first investment account. All of these things we will work on in class. Academic honesty is a big deal during exams because you have to do your own exams. And come on, let's just learn the material and do them correctly. The exams aren't meant to trick you. They're just meant to make sure that you understood a couple weeks worth of work. So I'd really like to think that we could get through this without a hitch. Thanks. There is tutoring available up on the second floor in the business building. It's a great, great place. Steve runs the tutoring center and he is just awesome. So if you need help, you can always come see me or you can go to the tutoring center. I'd prefer you to do both. I'd like to see you too. If you disappear from class, in other words, you don't submit any homework and I reach out to you and you don't respond, then I will just remove you from the class. And lastly, there's some information about the dean. If you need to speak with her, that's how you can reach her. Okay, now I'm going to move on. I don't know why I have an extra page here to the schedule. Here's where we start. These are all the topics we're going to discuss. Wow. First, time value of money. Secondly, balance sheets and cash flows. Those are all in 1 week. This is where we really launch. And we're going to have a quiz. This first quiz is pass or not pass, which means that you have to pass it. You have to get 7 out of 10 problems right. And this is the only quiz where you have the option to take it again and again until you pass it. So that's pretty cool. And I don't want you to get discouraged if you don't pass it the first time. There's a few people who won't pass it the first time, and you know what? You just come in, meet with me. I can teach you in person. You can take the test with me in person, and then we're moving on from there. Don't let this stop you. We're going to talk about the best places to save your money, and then we're moving into bonds, stocks, financial markets, New York stock, all the stock exchanges, how to buy a stock. We're going to talk about mutual funds if you don't know what those are. This really cool thing called exchange traded funds, which is really suitable for a lot of students who think they can't invest because they don't have a lot of money, when in reality you can invest with very little money. We like to think that 25 bucks a month is enough to get started in investing in stocks. We're going to move on to retirement, college savings plans, and finally, this is your insurance group project and presentations. And then we do lastly credit, it's a big deal, and housing. And we have our last quiz on 8/4, which is the last day of the summer session. So we're going to be talking in and out all the way. And like I said, I'd really like you guys to come in and see me when I'm on campus because I'll be lonely and I can help you. So if you want to bring in your financial issues ahead of time, I just think that would be great. Okay, so I hope this served as a good enough overview to get you started. Now I'm going to ask you to do one thing. I want you to go here. I'm going to post a discussion topic right now, and I want you to tell me that you honestly that you completely listened to the online orientation, and I want you to tell me one factoid that you learned from the orientation that you heard, and then lastly I want you to tell me why are you taking this class. Why are you taking it? What do you want to know? Give me some feedback. So with that, this is Kim again, looking forward to work with you, and I'm signing out. Bye.